Rockstar may be famous for its bloody tales of vengeance in the Grand Theft Auto series, but there's another open-world game it's known for, and no, I'm not talking about a new table tennis title. Midnight Club LA has finally hit the streets, so let's see how the shift from Liberty City to the City of Angels has fared for Rockstar. The game is the series' first appearance on the 360 and PS3, and it is a rather pretty debut. Los Angeles has been brought to life and operates as a Cliff Notes version of the actual city. That is to say that there are many familiar landmarks to run into, but it's not as tedious to drive as the real thing. There are lots of interconnecting freeways and shortcuts, and even a smattering of winding paths in the outskirts of LA, so the city is quite fun to explore. Overall, the sense of scale is rather impressive. The entire game is a very slick interface that's designed to get you into races fast. An important part of this is the GPS system. Press a button and your view zooms straight up into the clouds to give you an overhead view of the city. From here, you can scout out shortcuts, tag races you want to drive to, and much more. I do have a couple issues though. One is that you can't control the orientation when you zoom and pan, making it hard to find some shortcuts when you're close. And sometimes you have to rely on the overhead view too much to get to the next closest main objective, as the text-based list that you can view doesn't show you where these events are actually located. But these are somewhat small complaints, and the GPS system is really awesome overall. In terms of actual racing, the game is very solid. It handles great, the general physics feel right, and the differences between the different vehicles are very pronounced. As mentioned before, getting into races is a very fast and seamless process, so there's not much downtime of wandering around aimlessly. The types of races are also varied. You can challenge certain racers on the highway, there are delivery missions, and tons of variations on standard race setups. This all works well, except that sometimes the race markers are misleading. They can be tucked away around a corner when they should be at the corner to tell you to take the turn. You will also have to deal with the cops quite a bit, and this can bog down the pacing a little bit, as it can take some time to shake them. You might want to get right back into the races. So the interface, racing, and graphics are all solid, though unfortunately there is one problem. It's really hard. The challenge is one thing, but the game uses rubber banding techniques and difficulty scaling to make the races harder than they should be. Guys will beat you off the line like they have a warp drive in their car, and they'll stay in front of you even if you boost. It is possible to catch back up to them, but you'll often then just see them boost past you again. Make one mistake and your entire race is over. Thankfully, you do earn reputation points regardless of whether you win or lose, which you then use to unlock customization parts and new cars in your garage. Midnight Club Los Angeles is a great racing experience overall. It does have some minor problems, but the overall style and gameplay overcome these faults by and large. Factor in some very solid multiplayer options and sweet customization, and you have a series that keeps moving. Just don't expect an easy time on the streets. For the full written review, log on to IGN.com.